So they'll be calling you a radical. So the dog and pony shiny ball lies is going on. Fukushima, Fukushima. The IAEA is in final inspection on the tank fallacy. Ice wall fallacy, tank water, it's just a hydrogen blast. Tidy people in Japan have cleaned it up. The Pacific Ocean, it'll dilute. It's already diluted. No, it hasn't. No, it hasn't. I'll post the links. The cesium in the rockfish, all the fish. Not the IAEA, not the United States Department of Energy, not any of these outfits. Nobody told you. The fishermen themselves test 14 times the raised limits. In 2022, a cesium-137, 1,400 becquerels per kilogram in the fish in the Pacific. Breaking news, fish swim. Breaking news, jet stream moves left to right. Japanese current runs into the California current. What? Well, the United States is not testing. I'm here to tell you. Remember, they're going to kill Bert and Ernie or cut the food inspection? They stopped testing. Oh, that's just coincidence. It's all coincidence. In 2011. What? Yeah. April, late March, April 20. The emails. Got to go talk to Henry before I go to Fukushima. Bring it on. The KOA study, I'll post it again, that was done in 2011. June of 2011. The background, we know what background is. Bikini Atolls, the polygons, stage our troops there. You know, don't talk about what Beau Biden got white phosphorus sprayed on pot. I mean, what's white phosphorus? What's depleted uranium they used on their own men in Iraq? Now, what did Dick Cheney, what did Colin Powell and Saddam Hussein as weapons of destruction die from? Didn't they go over there? Oh, you don't think that? My dad, the sinner free kid, Kevin Bland. So it's a lie. It's a fallacy. If they were catching all the water in the tanks would cover the entire island of Japan, and they would be a tower to Babel. That's exactly what this is. It's a tower to Babel. I mean, that's exactly what it is. It's all bullshit. You know, just like the MOX fuel in Savannah River, South Carolina. It's a tower to Babel. And they still keep funding it with money. Oh, Georgia's got them on. $17 billion overrun. Yay. 7 years. Yay. We got a nuclear run. No, there's no nuclear energy renaissance. There's a nuclear energy propaganda and pork renaissance. The propaganda machine just attacked. Kevin Black's the world's foremost expert. Try me. You don't need to be a nuclear biologist. Try me. You don't need to be a nuclear physicist. Try me. I had to go rogue. What am I going to stay at the University of Nuclearism? Where they blackballed me? Well, ask Wat Masaka, first player color in the history of the NBA, played here. They don't mention his name. Fawn McKay Brody. Just look her up. What? Here. We were saying they don't mention her. Who's running this show? Well, SMRs are going to save us. Right here in Wyoming, the white bison. By the way, this is important. So the calf is not a traditional buffalo, the white calf. It's been crossbred with a white cow. But still, isn't that, I mean, the metaphor is so perfect, right? Because Bill Gates right there, the same time, the SMR, I mean, it's perfect, right? Oh, it's still a sign. It's still an omen. They're not going to flush. The IAEA. Okay, I was in Vienna. You know, I protest the IAEA, hold up my shirt and everything. They all know me. I mean, when the head attorney for the IAEA comes out and says, you caused such a stir in there, give me your top 10 grievances. Thinking about, I rattle them off so fast, make your head spin on. Number one, the cover-up of Fukushima. You know, hello. We're just going to lie, probably pretend, see no nuclear energy, speak no nuclear energy. Here, I can't smell it, can't taste it, can't see it, so it doesn't exist. And what are you testing? Oh, they're testing. Look, I'll post the links. The fishermen themselves, 1,400 becquerels per kilogram in the rockfish in 2022. That's 14 times over the raised limits. And they raised those limits gargantuously. In the U.S., Obama raised them 4 times. And Trump, his identical twin, gets in and just got rid of the limits. meets with a bee 17. Well, what happened to bee blows my mind. I thought in Buddhist culture they believe in karma. They believe in that kind of stuff. What? Oh boy, I can't believe the karma all these propagandists throw on themselves. And they're all going to just ignore the pot of dead whales in the fucking back parlor. Fukushima. Dead typos at your feet. That doesn't mean anything. Kevin Blanch's work and all my historic science, the greatest PhD, it doesn't mean anything. Walking the coast, proving the collapse in 2012 acutely of the starfish, proving the salmon collapse. Salmon go to sea for, still had go 1 to 2. They started to collapse in 2012. I says, well, record returns. On the Chinook, I says, they won't collapse till 2016. They go to sea for 5 years. Oh, did they? Yeah, everything I predicted. That heat bubble, nuclear meltdowns are hot. Everything Einstein said was correct. Einstein was an anti-nuclear. So was Joseph, the man who invented nuclear energy, who split the atom. He backed out of the Manhattan Project in 1944. He says, no, this is bad. Einstein called it the dumbest freaking technology in the history of the world. The house that GE built. Unbelievable. We're all going to go along on this fairy tale. Well, let's just remember the IAEA. I was there in Vienna, and I talked to Amano. I talked to him personally. And me and Sandra, and we're like, you're really going to Fukushima, Japan? That place is radioactive. I was in Vienna when he died, and I reported that it was most likely cancer. Oh, no, not cancer. Look it up now. Oh, it was cancer. And then Grossi, when he gets pointed in there, I was there. I was there when this whole dog and phone talking to them all. They're going to tell you. Did they tell you about Fukushima? Oh, it took them 5 years to rank the Fukushima disaster as 7. Well, it's only a 7. You do know their scale, the IAEA scale, the nuclear scale only goes to 7. Now, who does that? Who sets a scale from 1 to 7, not 1 to 10? Only the nuclear energy crime. That's malice from inception. So people, there's only about 2 7s in the history of mankind, right? Right? According to them, Chernobyl and Fukushima. Fukushima's 3 full corn meltdowns, MOX fuel, blown out. They've been pushing water. The first 6 days, the wind was blowing out. Anderson, Vanderbilt, Cooper, and Sanjay Gupta, practicing MD, are there. They're on TV every day. There are boots on the ground. Is these meltdowns, the wind's blowing out over us. Hillary Clinton's emails. Take a shower, wash your clothes. Hillary's, whoever's those emails were, don't take a chance. A plume is coming over us. That's in March of 2011. Leaked out. I wonder who leaked all that out. And did we get those emails? I was working right over there in those days. Too blind to see the writing on the wall. I saw the writing on the wall, but I still got cancer. Just the fact that I went into the bone marrow transplant on 11/11/11 with ML de Novo, hardcore. I just left my uncle's, who saved me from the graves, clinic right there. They're going to do surgery on it. They backed it out till the 13th. Never-ending war. The tank water fallacy, that's what it is. Sanjay Gupta and Anderson, Vanderbilt, Cooper came home after 6 days. They got this Jim Walsh character who showed up on CCTV. The same group of people he was working for that showed up at the Weber State School of Business and hijacked. Look up the FBI investigation. The #1 school business in the country when Kevin Blanch was the guy. I was the guy doing all the due diligence on these nuclear reactors. Doing all the due diligence. I knew this was I knew it was blown to smithereens immediately. It was a 9-point earthquake. I know factually because I did all the work at San Onofre. Mach 1, Mach 2s. Bechtel's baby who built them. I knew they spent fuel pools couldn't handle it. 7.6 on the Richter, let alone a 9. I knew the cores couldn't handle anything over about a 7.8. Tick-tock, Diablo Canyon clock. Lessons from Fukushima unlearned. This is a 9. I knew right then. I'm like, oh, God. I was in the Nevada Energy Solutions dump site protesting Mike Lee bringing in the nuclear waste from Italy when it happened. I got home. I still had a TV then, and I saw that was us as activists who had the live cam in the sea. I saw it, and I'm like, oh, God, no. I knew what it was. I knew it was one of the biggest nuclear reactors in the world. And most likely Diani, the same thing. But we didn't have a live cam on Diani. So who knows what happened there. And so they're going to flush the water. Day 6, remember the helicopters they're pumping, the thing, everything they're trying. The dog and the head of the Fukushima 50, look it up, died of cancer in 2013. You don't hear that one. His mother emailed me. I used to get hundreds and hundreds of emails from Japan. If you don't believe me, go ask Kathy A1. Go ask Rachel Godoya. You know, they were there. They says Kevin Wentz was the only information we were getting. When the Prime Minister of Japan at the time, Nato Khan, comes up to me in Del Mar, California, and thank you, Kevin. And then the Enola Gay hanger Sudoku herself presents me the paper crane. Don't you think that's a big story? Leukemia victim. My father nuked to death in the Nevada test site. From here, where the Enola Gay flew out. Talk about a circle. They reached out the olive branch. No Utah media even shows up. They've been flushing the whole time. They started to get water, and that was the decision they made to push it into the Pacific Ocean. Remember the USS Reagan? Remember all that work I did on those? How many of those guys have died of leukemia? Oh, just coincidence. Tide pools wipe out, just coincidence. Salmon collapse, just coincidence. The plutonium fires, the trees, it's a gas. You know, we're testing. I'll present the KOA study in June 2011. Ken Buehler's name's on that study. Look it up. I'll post the link. I put it out before when it was still in the abstract. 25 kilometers off, 40 to 100 meters down into the ocean off the coast of Fukushima in June 2011. First sample set, double the background level. We know what the background level is, right? Bikini Atolls, we know what that is. Double. Whoa, whoa. Oh, it gets worse. Next one, I misspoke in the last video. The next one, 3 times the background level. Oh, 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 oh. 3 times. Third sample set they posted of cesium-137, which is still in the rockfish. 50 times the background. In conclusion, we conclude that the contamination and the fallout from Fukushima is already into the Pacific Ocean water column. There is no stopping it. Read it. I'll post the links. The science. Why are we ignoring the truth in the science? Oh, the dogma. Well, they're going to flush. They're going to flush. They've been flushing the whole time. The waters. That's what they've done. Is push water into it. And it's it's like a tea bag. I fought for the bubble in those days. Didn't happen. It wasn't Chernobyl where 780,000 men went in and entombed it. No, they sent 32 ships in. Obama administration backed them out, and Obama never mentioned it. He stood on the Rose Garden lawn in the greatest lie in human history on March 17, 2011. The plume is coming over. Experts say it's safe. We'll keep you abreast. I'll keep you in the know what I know. Did he? Did he? Gina MacArthur was head of Radnet. They crashed Radnet. They took it down. What's Radnet? Hello. Then she becomes climate czar. What? Barack Obama did mention it again right before the 2016 election. I asked Trump from here to there about the same time. The same time my heart fell. Boom. I was standing right there and was just like, whoa, what hit me? I see that the Havana study's out. Whoa. Saying environmental issues, just like I've always said. You're going to talk about Fukushima, Trump? You're going to talk about Fukushima, Trump? Yes. Did he? No, he met with a bee 17 times. Never mentioned it one time. Obama mentioned it right then at the same time in 2016 on Jimmy Kimmel. Well, do you ever get calls like Hillary said in the middle of the night? Hello, come on. Are we this stupid? He's the president of the United States. Yeah. Did it ever happen to you? Yeah, it happened. Oh, we will pretend. Don't you get sick of hearing this all day and every day? The military industrialized war pigs so out of control. Did he? Yeah, I got calls like when? Like, Fukushima. When Fukushima happened. What's Fukushima? The typhoon. Typhoon? Trump never mentioned it. Slide with Biden when his own son gets killed by depleted uranium white phosphorus. He won't mention it. Kamala Harris's mother died of cancer in 2009. Worked with us on the shutdown of San Onofre. She was the epidemiologist at Livermore. Oh boy. It's a shiny ball PR, Madison Avenue propaganda. Is it a fable, the water thing? Is it a labyrinth? Is it a fairy tale? Is it a unicorn? Is it an Easter bunny? It's a Madison Avenue PR shiny ball campaign. Oh, they must have been catching it because now they're getting all thing about going to dump. We're all worried about Fukushima. We're all worried about the big Z. We're going to have a meltdown. We're worried about what could happen. We're still waiting for the main event. But when a nuclear meltdown does happen, we just ignore it. We're afraid of them until they happen. Oh, it happened. You're still waiting. Everything that's happened post coincidence? I don't think so. I don't think so. In fact, I proved the salmon, the type. I proved it. It's not coincidence. First you hypothesize knowledge, then you do the field work, then you defend your work while I'm in critical condition for cancer. And their answer has been to kettle me, attack me, freaking viciously, slander me, freaking take my sights down, take some. That's their answer? Well, who are you? Who? Joseph Grubel? I mean, TASS, Bravad. State-run media. Oh, boy. You don't think we have state-run media? You don't know nothing. If you're contemporized right now on a YouTube site, you're not part of the. You're part of the cure. You're part of the disease. Closing walls and ticking clocks. Hello. What a fight. What a fight. So, it's a fallacy. Going to dump? What do you think they've been doing for 4,460 days? Going to dump? Gotta go with that left, Jerry. How about that 8C? AC? The heat. How about that 8C? Gotta go with that left. Oh, wings, we will pretend. Gonna dump. IAEA is gonna tell us. Okay, it's just a 7. No worries. Stand.